Y'all know we travel all over the United States, going to different trade shows, outdoor expos, and some amazing events. And now we're always running into a great group of guys, the Fallen Outdoors. Over the past few months, we've been talking about trying to hook up on some sort of hunt. So we finally did it, we buttoned it down, and we invited Fallen Outdoors to bring 6 active duty or retired veterans to come and hunt with us on a hog hunt. So once we buttoned down the dates, I ran out to go set one of my traps in a hot spot that I knew I could round up some hogs for these boys. Alright y'all, me and Jody, we just moved the trap, as you saw from when we came up here with the point of view camera. The 4x8 704 guillotine trap was right here. I moved it from over here. We had trapped a big boar over here, and I simply lifted it up, turned it, set it down over there. I'll tell you why I did that. This whole area is just full of hog scent now. That big boar was over here, and he urinated and crapped all over the place, and his scent is everywhere. You could actually see fresh rooting all through there, where there was still some bait left over from when I dispatched him. So we simply moved the trap, put it there. I caught a big mature sow and her piglets right here in this spot. And so what we did is we moved the trap, me and Jody. We didn't film it because we had our hands tied up. It's muddy, it's nasty. We didn't want to get all the equipment gummed up. So we moved the trap back here behind us, as you can see. And we're going to bait it up, found some level ground. Thing is, this whole area is just full of hog scent. And what we're going to do is we're going to spray the Hot Horny Hog by Black Widow Deer Lures all around that new set. And we'll be ready to rock, y'all. So let's go ahead and get it baited up. And then we're going to get out of here before it gets dark. Alright, y'all. Alright, as you guys see right there, I baited up a lot behind the trigger, but I baited wide all the way through the trap, and that's how we catch multiple pigs. Because if you just do a little path all the way and then a big pile behind the trigger, there's usually that greedy little idiot that comes running right in there for the big pile, and he sets it off before any other hogs got in there. So this way, 3, 4, 5 hogs could get in here eating, working their way to the trigger before one of them set it off. So we're set. We sprayed the whole front end of the trap and the sides of it with the Hot Horny Hog by Black Widow Deer Lures. You notice I sprayed in front a good bit with it to get that scent in here. Now, by doing this, you could attract some pretty nice boars. I caught that blonde boar over here, the first boar of the year, and I really targeted him because I knew he was working this area. You know, the piglets will come straight into the bait, and they'll be the first ones to get there. So what we did was we sprayed a tremendous amount of this all around the trap to get that blonde boar's attention. He comes straight in, and man, I tell you what, it just worked out great. He was the first hog that we've trapped over here this year that quick with the black widow deer lures hot horny hog. So we sprayed around over here. I know there's a couple more boars in the area, and hopefully we'll snatch them up. Hey, if we don't get them, we get some sows. I'm fine with that too, but I was happy about that blonde boar. Well, it's finally time for the Fallen Outdoors hog hunt. We all met at a 704 hunt club. We had all the guys from Fallen Outdoors show up, the participants trickled in, and we kind of just went over everything that we did there at the club, let everybody introduce themselves, talked amongst each other. A great group of guys. And so after we got all the details of the hunt, safety, where the stands were, and all that good stuff, then once we figured out what we were going to do, we came up with a game plan. I grabbed a handful of guys and said, you know what? I've got a trap in a pretty sweet spot. Let's go check it out. Over here with Fallen Outdoors and their veterans here on the hunt. We got a couple hogs in a trap. Look at that. Two nice ones. Two nice hogs. Pretty. Look at that. All right, guys. Well, look at that.
Look at that, huh? Told you.
Good stuff.
Two boar hogs. Loaded up.
The taxidermy.
Look at that. Ready to rock. We're gonna head on back to the trucks and we're gonna go start skinning. And I think.
You said you were in services.
Yeah.
Is what? You know what?
I was cooking the rink where I could cook.
Where you cook? There it is.
And I had a couple of steamship round, for God's sake.
Oh Lord. There we go. Well, we're gonna get back, and I think what we ought to do is we ought to take some super fresh tenderloins and throw them on the grill.
Yep.
How big are those?